Oh, shit. Look, I'm mad. Okay, I'm mad as fuck. But you know, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Okay? Alright, we're gonna get to it. So, what's good, everybody? This is Star Season 3, Episode 2, Who's the Daddy? Okay, so let's get into it. We open with Carlotta, who, spent all the time, drinking, and she ended up passing out on the couch. She wakes up to High Heel, which ended up becoming Andy. I'm sitting here like, fuck, like, and then this nigga back too, like, ugh, whatever. So, pretty much, Andy is back in the picture because he still owes the money that he stole from Cassie so that he can be able to get on with his life and do whatever the fuck that he gotta do. Carlotta's like, I can't help you because I'm busy managing the business with Gravity Records and the girls, and then on top of that, what else is there? What is there for me to do? I mean, I can't really help you out with that. Sorry, my sister's crazy as shit. It is what it is. You got yourself into this. You grown ass man. Figure it out. So then we get to the hospital, and Carlotta goes ahead and makes a quick visit with Star, to check the sonogram, and, they're going through the process and everything, and, it was a beautiful scene, and I honestly, because I've watched other people's reviews, and I did not know that Jude, who is the actress who plays Star, I didn't know she was actually pregnant. I actually saw that before, but it was a while back, so I forgot. I didn't even know she's still pregnant. Do what you gotta do, Jude. But, yeah, so at that point, Star, thinking about raising her child and shit, Carlotta had to make sure that, she got a whole army and that, she ain't got to raise her child all by herself. She got everybody behind her back. Then she gets a call from Mateo saying that he wants Take 3 to go ahead and make a track for the label, since he's already planning on having the label create a movie starring Noah and Star. So at that point, he wants to go ahead and have Take 3 read through the movie so that they can create a track for the film's soundtrack. So then after that, his wife comes in finding out that he's been sleeping around with all the hoes that he had from his previous celebration night. And she's not having it, and I'm like, girl, get over it, girl, stop it. So meanwhile, we get Maurice and Cassie and shit. And, they're planning on their messy ways to go on ahead and try to make their own business trades and try to pretty much take Gravity Records. I was going to say Gravity Falls, Jesus. Get your words right. Gravity Records from Carlotta, since they found out that, she's not really technically running the business. So at that point, Maurice is thinking about going on ahead and taking the business trades to manage the business by looking for a hot artist. And he was thinking about having Star, but Cassie wasn't into that. She wasn't into some, white chick trying to act black. She's more interested in like the chocolate thug niggas and shit. So she has Noah in mind, because she's more interested in that. And Maurice is not here for that. And he's like, look, if we're going to be in business, you're going to have to prove to me that you're legit. Boy, I'm as clean as you are pretty. Alright, pretty boy? Now go give me Noah Brooks. I don't know who you talking to, but I'll see what I can do. I said, oh shit. Things are getting tense. Don't fight up in here now. Don't fight. So later on, I'm just moving along based off of the storyline and shit from what's connected to what. So then he meets up with Noah later on to make business, and clearly Noah ain't here for it. Maurice tries to talk his way into, convincing him to go on ahead and make the deal so that he can go on ahead and be a part of their new idea for the label. And Noah brought up a nice ass point. Where the fuck was you during the last 3 months when I was down on my luck trying to get through all them drugs? Where the fuck was you? You know what? I don't even want to know about it. I'm done giving grown-ass men business. I'm sitting here like, okay, you know what? Maurice, you deserve that because you a punk-ass bitch. Noah, go off. Noah, go off because Maurice needed that. Okay, Maurice deserved that shit. And I'm not sorry. Okay, I'm just not sorry. You better go off, Noah. So we get to this scene with Alex and Derek. Oh my goodness, this whole storyline throughout this episode was so fucking sad, and I honestly felt so bad for Miss Ruby because she clearly did not need to go through that, and it's real sad that this shit actually happens. So Alex is worried about Bianca on her situation to find out that she died. So from the last video when I mentioned that the girl that Alex met up with when her and Simone was at the club, and I thought that was Bianca, turns out that wasn't. That was just another random bitch. So just to clarify. So yeah, we find out that she died, and she's grieving over it. Meanwhile, Derek is planning on trying to help pay the money since they're not going to New York. And he tries to have Alex try out for some gigs in modeling, but that's not what Alex wants to do at this point because she's still grieving with her own situation. So then Derek meets up with Miss Ruby to pretty much find a big ass bruise on her face. So then the police stops by and tells Derek that, she found some of the Ruby's clothes. It's all ripped up and bloody and shit. And that they need to go ahead and get to the hospital and file for a rape kit. And that's when Derek finds out that she got raped. And I'm just like, ugh. I can't. I can't even. So, Simone is at the studio waiting for Star and Alex to stop by, and she gives a call to Angel to let him know that she's not going to be able to make it with him to the DA and shit because she's going to be working on the album. And he's like, no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I know you want to be here with me. I said Simone. Her face fucking said it all. Her face said, nigga, I'm not going with you because I want a divorce. That's what her face was saying. I'm like, girl, just tell him already. Stop it. Just stop it. Tell him already so that he can be off the show. Seriously. So then, she meets up with Mateo's wife, and, she apologizes for the latest hookup that they had. And, she has to let her know that it's all to the good, and that, after she left, she managed to go on ahead and put her clothes in the laundry. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. That's nice. Then she gave her some nice-ass advice to go ahead and put yourself first, and I would never leave you waiting. I'm sitting here like, that's cute. That's cute. So at the meeting, Mateo makes the plan to go ahead and have Star and Noah, be the main cast for this movie that the label is planning for to give off more investments to make money for the new label. Carlotta just said no because she's not here for it because she's not going to have Star be involved in the movie when they're already planning on releasing their last album before they're able to get out of their contract that they've had before with Midtown Records. So with that, Carlotta lets the girls know that they need to go ahead and make a track for the new soundtrack for the movie. And when Star shows the picture of the sonogram to Alex and Simone, of course Simone gets pressed because she's pretty much has the exact same concerns that I'm pretty sure the vast majority of us who was watching had. That Star might not be the best parent for the baby at the moment because she's kind of barely going through. She's barely acknowledging and going through her newfound success and shit. And I'm sitting here like, Simone, you got a mad ass point, but you're still wrong as shit because Star could prove you wrong though. She could prove you wrong. Just saying. Just saying. I don't fucking blame her. But then Star gets a text that her pregnancy is all over social media. So she goes from 0 to 100 and she takes the situation from this to this and confronts Mateo about her pregnancy. And we find out that it was Carlotta who went and set up the pregnancy out to go ahead and make the deal to keep her off the movie to help launch the company for more money. So, of course, Star gives her feelings, which she has every right to because that's grimy as fuck. And it got to a point where she feels as if that she kind of called Carlotta a suit. And I'm sitting here like, ouch. That was hurtful. And she throws up on Mateo and tells him, take it off my budget. I said, child, that's dark. So then she meets up with Cotton and Jaden at the shop. And Cotton is upset that Star didn't tell her that she was pregnant. And at this point, all Cotton wants to know is who the damn daddy is. We all still trying to figure out who the damn daddy is. Ugh. Excuse me, y'all. But then, Star's like, no, we ain't gonna do that. Like, we're not gonna sit here and have each other figure out who the damn daddy is, alright? So she steps out. And here comes Jaden, drawing a picture of his dead grandfather who supposedly is Hahil. Saying how he feels as if that, he felt as if that his grandfather went and saved his life and shit like that. And they've never found out, who killed him. And I'm just like, damn, they still don't know. And it's only a matter of time before they do, and it's just gonna result into a complete shit show. I can see it unfold right now. Child, I needed that. Bitch, get some water, y'all. It's good for you. So, the girls are working on the track or whatever. And Star is still worried about what everyone else is thinking about her and, all this stuff about how negative people can be on the internet. And that's the one thing that I really appreciate about this episode is the fact that this episode is about the dangers of social media. As a matter of fact, this episode really shows like the dangers of the internet and how people can be so fucking cruel, and it really connects with what's going on in today's generation and how a lot of people, especially a lot of people in the music industry, is dealing with all the hate and all the negativity and all the bugs being put into their ears from I'm tired, but we're gonna get to this. But yeah, through all the social media and shit, and we're starting to see that unfold throughout this episode with Star when everyone found out about her pregnancy and all this other stuff. So then, at this point, Simone and Star, they get to arguing about how Simone feels as if that Star is being selfish and how Star feels as if that Simone pretty much betrayed the group because she feels as if that, Simone kind of left her ass for Angel after she got done feeling like she needed to be tired of Star's ass and shit. And I'm sitting here like, girl, get the fuck over it because y'all got things to do. Y'all got more important shit to worry about. So then Alex gets a call from Derek about Ruby, and at this point, Derek wants to find out who the fuck raped her, and he tries to take it upon himself, and I'm like, Derek, don't do it, you're gonna get yourself hurt. Oh, we do not want another incident from you, okay? We cannot have that, okay? We cannot have that right now, especially not with you, okay? You just get out of the wheelchair. So Star is watching the comments, and then Noah comes in, and he's aware of how she feels about the whole situation, and he has to let her know that people can be brutal, and that she just needs to ignore it. And at this point, Noah wants to help Star, and he wants to know if he's the father of the child so that he can be able to provide for her. And she lets him know that he's not. And I'm sitting here like, oh, well, bitch, why the fuck not? I feel like Noah would be a great stepdad, bitch. Why not? I mean, I can really see Noah raising the child and being a really great dad, or at least attempting to, because oh my goodness, oh. Again, we're gonna get to it. So then we get Cassie. Cassie gets word that Noah is not interested, that she tries to go ahead and take it upon herself, and she gets 3 snacks right in front of her to take their shirts off to see if they can be a possible replacement for her modeling agency and shit. And I'm sitting here like, Cassie, these are some cute niggas here. Child, when Cotton came in, child. When Cotton came in, Cotton was me. Cotton was me the whole time. Them niggas went on ahead and took their shirts off. I'm sitting here like, Lee Daniels, who are these men? Can you get that context so I can have them? Anyway, let me stop, okay? Get it together, bitch. Stop it, alright? Stop. Alright. I'm back. Alright, so then, she's pretty much worried about how the police court case around Hahil's death has been closed since they were unable to find the murderer. And Cassie's like, that's a shame. That is a shame. I said, Cotton, you ain't shit. So then Cotton cries to Cassie, saying that it's hurting her because there's no justice being brought over Hahil's death, and the simple fact that that was her father. And she feels depressed over the simple fact that now she's not going to have anybody to be there to help walk her down the aisle, or be there to, watch Jaden graduate and shit. And I'm sitting here like, damn, that's fucked up, because it's just messed up how you can just lose a family member like that, and knowing all the possibilities that you ain't never going to be able to get with that parent. It's fucked up. And, Cassie's like, I promise you going to I have my word. You're going to get through this, alright? We're going to find out who did it. I said, Cotton, you're working with the devil, because the murderer is right there hugging you right now, bitch. Get a clue. But she will eventually. I'll give her about 5 more episodes and she'll find out. Meanwhile, at the interview for the film, Mateo goes ahead and opens the questions for all the press conferences to go ahead and ask them the questions for the cast. And this bitch asks Star about who the father is based off of somebody from social media. Bitch, stop lying. You wanted to know for your damn self. Shut the fuck up. Because then, once you opened your mouth, all the press started asking about who the daddy is. Noah and Simone pretty much tried to move the conversation along, but then Star snaps and she's like, alright, nosy bitch, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's none of your damn business who the father is. If you want to go and find out who the fuck the daddy is, if you want to know so damn badly, how about y'all go ahead and y'all go in y'all kitchens and ask y'all mamas who y'all real parents is. You two. I said, Star, you better go the fuck off and let these nosy ass bitches know. Because here's my thing. Why the fuck do y'all want to know so bad? Like, what is knowing the father going to do for y'all? What is that going to do for y'all besides satisfy y'all ignorant perceptions against this girl of her being a hood ass whore? I'll wait. Alright then. So Simone chases after Star backstage, and they get to round 4 of their argument, saying like, "Whoa, like Simone's actually starting to worry about the kid," and it's like, "Star, you need to calm down, okay? This is not for the baby." Oh, so now you're down? Now you want to be a sister? Now you want to be there for the baby? Since when do you care? Look, I'm just trying to help you out, okay? Because you're out here bulldozing everybody around you. Bitch, that's exactly what I've been doing for you and me this whole time. Ever since Mama died. I've been bulldozing for us to survive. That's why we're here. But I'm selfish, right? I said, Star, you got a point. But it is what it is. So then Noah meets up with Andy, and they make up from their last, fallout from last season. And I'm sitting here like, Noah, you better than me, because child, it wouldn't be me. Child, it just wouldn't be me, because I would have hurt that nigga's feelings. Like, you practically tried to take away my opportunity of the tour last season when you and fuck-ass Angel want to sit here and disrespect me as a man and as an artist, and then you have the nerve to come from my friends, my co-artists, my girls, and you have the audacity to come to my face and try to, girl, bye, bitch, bye. You need to be jail. No, but no. Let me not go there. Let me not put that out there. Let me stop. But child, you better than me. But yeah, it resulted to, Andy trying to confide in Noah that he needed to go on ahead and get some money to owe Cassie back. And Noah's not here for it because he got his own thing going on. And, they go their separate ways. So then we get back to Ruby. She locks her house down like on some real Nightmare on Elm Street type shit and starts smoking, and Alex promises that she's going to be able to protect her, and she starts smoking with her, and at this point they both bonding over their personal troubles about their PTSDs, over their issues with Alex's PTSD about the plane crash and Bianca's death, and Ruby with her being raped. And the fact that Ruby went all up and started crying, saying how she paid to have the right to have a safe home, and for that man to come in and just take it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that shit almost put me in tears. So later, Cotton is worried that Halil's murderer is still out there and justice is not being brought. But Carlotta is more focused on just moving on and promises Cotton not to do anything wrong. And Cotton lets her know that she's already confined to Cassie, that they gonna figure this shit out. So that's when Carlotta finds out that Cassie knows about this situation and things ain't gonna be pretty. So then Simone comes into the studio and she goes ahead and tells Mateo and his wife that she wants to audition for the movie. And she tells him that she is the part because she relates to the part off of her own backstory and shit. And she pretty much threatens Mateo saying, if you ever come for Star, I'm going to read your ass like you would never forget. And I'm sitting here like, girl, why are you so intimidating? So then Noah goes in and he meets up with Cassie, and Cassie pretty much has to let him know herself that, he could be the next big artist and that he will be a king if he just dumps Gravity Records and comes on into their business. Noah wasn't here for it at first, but she had to let him know that in order for him to change, he's going to have to let change come to him, which causes him to have a musical dream sequence about his possible success if he were to join. So he agrees, but he needs Carlotta on his side, which pisses Cassie off because her whole point was to take him from Carlotta, but he needs Carlotta in order to go on ahead and make this deal. And I'm sitting here like, Noah, you smart. You go ahead and do that. Like, see, Noah, you really starting to make me like you this season, okay? Then he fucked up when he goes on ahead and tells Cassie that if she needs an artist, that he can get Andy. And I'm sitting here like, why would you do that? But then I thought, wait a minute. You know what? Give him to her. Bye, Andy. Go home. So then Ruby and Alex, they head over to the hospital to get the kit, and Alex pretty much confronts the doctor about them waiting for the rape kit and that nobody was there. And at this point, I really like how Alex was really there for Miss Ruby because it's just a cute little scene. So we get a quick cutaway scene at the studio with, Star going through morning sickness and how her voice is messing up and shit. And she's practically worried about, that her voice is gone and that was the only thing that she felt what made her, a star and all that other shit. And then Simone comes in to kind of let her know that, Star feels as if that no one pretty much has her back since everybody's practically hating on her and shit. So at that point, Simone has to come in and let her know that she got her back. Like, I got you. I'm going to be there for you because I feel like you might prove me wrong. I feel like you might prove me wrong just like how you've been proving everybody else wrong since the very beginning. And I'm sitting here like, oh, so y'all finally gonna act like adults today. Alright, I see that shit. Then Alex comes in and she sees that shit. And, they all come to the agreement that they're all going through the same issue and that they need to just come together and, be there for each other since that's all they need. They need each other at this point because there's so much shit going on as it is that they don't have time to be fighting. They need each other, so that's just what it is. So they're really going to go ahead and put their energy into the song. So then, is that hair? Oh, hell no. Alright. Anywho, I hate that. So we get Cassie leaving out from her meeting with Noah. Carlotta comes in and really pushes the soul out of this bitch. I'm sitting like, damn, Carlotta, you gotta push the bitch. And she confronts her about about the fact that she's worried that Cotton doesn't know the truth about Cassie killing Hahil and shit, and she informs Cassie to stay away from Cotton and shit, but Cassie has to let her know that word on the street is that you're not really running Gravity Records. Now you know what happens when you turn your back on your family and then your business ends up turning your back on you. So that already gives me the impression that Cassie has already taken the opportunity to take it upon herself to take the company. So then she lets her know that Andy is still on her list and that she knows Carlotta has been hiding him from her. And I'm sitting here like, Brandy, you better act your ass off, bitch, because you're really doing it. So the girls rehearsing on making the track on their own and shit. And, Carlotta lets Star know that, she's not going to be just like her mom and that she's going to pretty much obtain everything that her mom has worked so hard for. And I'm sitting here like, you know what, that's fucking cute. So then we get into the music video of them performing Madonna. And I saw the original video a few weeks ago, and then I saw the extended cut earlier this week. And I have to say, I like the song, okay? The song was cute for what it is. The video is cute for what it is. I like the Catholic theme and, the Madonna and all that other stuff. I really liked it. It was cute. It was cute. So then, Carlotta shows the music video to Mateo, but Mateo wasn't here for it. He really didn't like the video at all. And, Carlotta lets him know that they are still her artists since they're still under contract and that the track that he just saw pretty much is more where they came from. So later we get into the end of the episode where Simone pretty much tells Angel that she wants a divorce. I'm like, bitch, finally. Derek and Alex are bonding over, the whole situation and that about the whole situation with Ruby and that he is upset that there's no justice being brought for Ruby's case, but eventually they're going to get to it. the way how Derek was crying, that shit really that made me feel some type of way. Like, I don't know, it's something about watching a grown man cry that just really gets to me. But then we see Star chilling with Cotton, feeling happy that everybody's not paying attention to the pregnancy rumors. But Cotton still wants to know who the daddy is, and Star keeps trying to tell her no. But then Cotton has to let her know that at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not how you feel about the situation, you still gotta owe the dad, the fact that he needs to know about the fact that he has a child with you. So thus, she needs to go ahead and meet the daddy. So at this point, we get to the part. Well, let me get to this part real quick. We get a quick cutscene with Carlotta having another conversation with Hahil. Then we get to the segment where Star is about to meet the daddy. And they try to make it seem like that we think that it's Noah, but really, when Noah answers the door, it's his father at the door pretty much confronting him about, him ignoring his calls and that he had to let him know that he's practically... Oh. Hello?
Can you open the door?
Okay, hold on. Real quick. But, so at this point, he's homeless and, he's there to try to find a place to stay. So then we get Star where she goes over and we find out that the damn daddy is Jackson. I fucking knew it. I said, damn, like, bitch, I wish it was Noah. Like, damn, even if he wasn't the daddy, he could have been a great stepdad. Like, bitch, why Jackson? Ugh. Whatever. Alright, y'all. But that was Star. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'm going to see y'all later. I'm going to go ahead and open the door for my damn sister. But yeah, y'all take care, and y'all tell me how y'all feel about this episode. Bye.